Here I found my old VHS recorder when looking for something else. It's an Akai model Vs-G745 super intelligent high quality Pro GX4 HF head, and it's a hi-fi stereo VHS. So I thought, let's clean it up and let's record something on it. I don't think there was anything wrong with it when I put it away, but it's pretty dirty. Let's have a look how clean or how dirty it is inside. I think I bought it in 1997, not sure when I put it away. And these side compartments here with these boards these are really filthy. And the back's pretty clean, and this other side's pretty dirty as well. Yeah, there's fluff everywhere. The drum looks like this, and this is a 4-head unit. The better VHS would have had a 6-head drum on it, and the basic models would have had 2. And here, so I thought I'd clean it up a little bit. Including the head drum and most of that fluff in the mechanism and on the sides. Otherwise it doesn't look worn or anything. I mean, yeah, I think it was in good working condition when it got put away. So now that it's a little bit cleaner, let's try something in it. Let's try a cleaning cassette. And at first it didn't really want to work. It didn't want to eject the tape. And there was error 3 popping up on the display. Still doesn't want to eject the tape. And it looks like there's not enough torque here on that capstan on that pinch roller there to pull that tape through, the cleaning tape. And there's a bit of slack happening here on that pinch roller. And that's visible here. And yeah, not responsive to any of those buttons. Except the power button. Oh wait, here he goes. And then error 3. Again. And finally, ejects the tape. But still an error code coming up here on the display. Let's chuck the tape in, the tape that was in there originally. Let's see what happens with that. So with what's happening here, it seems to spool up the tape around the head drum normally and everything. And it pulls the tape through. And that's verified by the counter. And to the upper left of the play icon, you can see it's Hi-Fi left and right channel, and this is why I wanted to try this out. It did seem to get a little bit better with use. The buttons kind of work now. It looks more like a problem with electronics than with the mechanical part of the device. And it even fast forwards now. However, it won't rewind at this stage. And that's what happens with unused electronic items. And now it rewinds all of a sudden. But I think it's lacking a bit of torque and speed on both fast forward and rewind. And I'm holding the button down. This should be going into turbo mode. Now that took a while, and it still didn't rewind the tape all the way to the beginning. Let's see how it copes with the cleaning cassette again. And while it's more responsive to the buttons, I don't think it's much different. But this is what I really want to do. I want to record in hi-fi stereo on a VHS cassette on this machine. And I have got some new, or rather new old stock VHS cassettes. So let's try that. TDK SC180 in this case, still in their plastic wrappers. Let's unwrap one and let's see if I can record something on this machine. And there's a tear strip there. And that's the stickers. And here is a brand new old stock TDK SC VHS cassette. Let's check out the stickers. It just shows you what to do and what not to do with your VHS cassettes, and some text, and the sticker side. And the cassette itself, and let's throw some stickers on it. That's the pause button, and it works. Here again, everything looks normal. There is audio and video inputs at the front as well as on the back. I'm not sure why that plastic went like that. I'm going to connect the source and try to record on this tape, see what happens and how it sounds. And unfortunately it's super intelligent, high quality processor things. The record button is the eject button. That's in pause, and I tried pressing record while it's in pause. I tried pressing record together with the play button, and there should be a red icon next to the play button, play icon when it's recording, but no, I'm not having any luck. This is the audio head connector, and I've decided to give them a clean with electrical clean and lube spray, as well as this ribbon cable here that connects to the board from the front panel. And now it looks like the display panel lost some segments there, and it's not displaying properly. All the other buttons work about the same, and still no response from the record button at all. It's still rather eject than record. And regardless of whether I keep on pushing the record button or just hold it down, in the end it just ejects the tape. So it won't record. Let's see if it plays. Let's try that other tape that was in there. And I won't be connecting it to a TV. I haven't got a TV handy anywhere. I've quit watching TV maybe 5, maybe 7 years ago. Let's see if there's some output, at least in the sound department from this tape.
Make smoke, and then turn to face the enemy. You see, we're ready for that. Fast.
So that sounds like an old episode of Top Gear on that tape. Whether there would be a picture and what quality the picture would be, that's up for debate. So I've cleaned the audio head itself to see if it makes any difference in the quality of the sound.
The thing is, though, you can't compare it to other supercars. This is a huge slab of old England. You've got to compare it to Edward Elgar, and he couldn't do 185.
So I have deoxid the first ribbon cable, but I missed the second cable. I'm going to do that now as well and see if that made any difference with the display and the record button. Basically, the display has returned to full segment display. The record button, however, no luck with the record button. It still thinks it's the eject button. This is my first time I've opened up a VHS and looked inside, so I don't really know what to do with it anymore. So it looks like there will be no hi-fi stereo recording on VHS recorder today, at least. It'd be good to hear it, see what it sounds, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you next or one of the previous videos. If you do know why the record button's not responsive, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.